Hello, guys. Welcome back to this exciting chemistry lessons. Now, I'm very excited that we are getting to the last part of questions on thermodynamics slash thermochemistry. Now, in this episode, we are going to be seeing some questions that WAEC, JAMB, even A level exams, precisely my undergraduates from Nigeria, from Africa, and even Cambridge A level exams. A lot of times, many students do not always understand in depth of how this part of chemistry are intertwined. Now, a question was given to us that which of the following is a condition for the spontaneity of a reaction? Meaning, we want to know for a spontaneous reaction and a non-spontaneous reaction. Now we should understand that for a reaction to be spontaneous, it simply means it can occur on its own accord. Now, if the reaction not require external factor or external help, it means that it is a non-spontaneous reaction, meaning it cannot occur on its own. Now we're going to be looking at for the conditions that favor spontaneous reaction and also the conditions that favor a non-spontaneous reaction. Now, before we go into answering of the question, we should look at this table here. Now we should understand that the symbol for, if you see H means enthalpy. When you look at the word X means entropy. If you look at G means what now? Free Gibbs energy. Now, from what we are having here, we should understand that delta H depends on delta G, you are seeing here, depends on delta H and also depends on delta X. Now, delta H, this thing you are seeing here is in its temperature, while delta S here is changing what now? Entropy. Now take note, for a reaction to be spontaneous, take note, for a reaction to be spontaneous, delta G is always negative. Either you say negative or you say it is what now? Less than what now? 0. Is that clear? Now, if it means that delta G must be negative, delta H must be negative, meaning delta H should be exothermic. While change in entropy will always be positive, or you could say it must be greater than what now? 0. Now, the opposite of this spontaneous condition is for non-spontaneous condition, meaning in the case of non-spontaneous reaction, delta G is positive, delta H is positive, but delta X, which is change in entropy, is negative. Make sure you master this table, as questions under this aspect are bonus mark for you to get with ease. Now we cannot answer these two questions with ease without wasting time. Now, which of the following is a condition for the spontaneity of a reaction? Of course, A here, for you to have this delta H minus T delta X equal to negative, this negative here simply tells you delta G. Now, for a reaction to be spontaneous, delta G must be negative. So, of course, we will not need to bother much. A is the correct answer. It cannot be 0. For it to be 0, it simply means it is at equilibrium. Is that clear? Delta G cannot be positive. If it is positive, it simply tells you that it is a non-spontaneous reaction. Delta S cannot be equal to 0 because it is not at equilibrium. And delta S cannot be positive because it is not a non-spontaneous reaction that you are 4. So the answer is A. Now, in the case of number 2, a reaction takes place spontaneously if it cannot be A. Of course, the correct, we'll look at delta X less than 0. No, that's not correct. C, delta H is less than T change in entropy. So the correct answer here is what now? Is C. The correct answer here now is what now? Is C. Okay. Yes. It is what now? It is C. Because for a reaction to be spontaneous, delta H should be less than T delta X. This is for a spontaneous reaction. Is that clear, Nana? Spontaneous reaction. While for non-spontaneous reaction, delta H should be greater than T delta X, where T is the temperature. This is change in entropy, change in enthalpy. And this marks the end of this part of this video. While we move to the next episode, do well to subscribe, share, and comment. Thank you, and God bless you.